Can I please get a large Big Mac meal? Can I also get a large classic Angus meal, please? Can I please get the 24 nugs?
That's a lot of nuggets!
Can I also just get a side of pickles?
I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Thanks!
What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Hope you are all doing well. That footage was from my cheat meal this weekend. It was delicious, it was not nutritious, and it was really yum. It made me feel a little bit sick, to be completely honest with you, but it was really good. But anyway, this week's topic, or this video's topic, will be about cheat meals. One of my favorite topics in the world, one of my favorite things in the world. I hang to have my cheat meal some weeks. So let's just get into it. Okay, so first topic I want to cover is what is the importance of a cheat meal? I think there's two layers to this, but there is one main layer, let's be honest, which is a mental sort of game. If you're going from a weight loss background like I am, you have a relatively restrictive diet, and despite how versatile your diet is, there was always going to be that element of missing junk food, because that junk food, back before we started this, was that sensation of giving us a false high. You ate, it's comfort food, it makes you feel good, and it gives you a false high, and you miss it because it was comforting you at one stage or the next. Therefore, having that once a week, once every couple of weeks junk meal or like cheat meal kind of gives you something to look forward to, and it kind of makes you feel a little bit better. It keeps you sane, it keeps you grounded, and like I said, it gives you a goal, it gives you an incentive. So you've been eating clean, you know, you're eating your 1800 calories, your 1600 calories, your 1500 calories a day, day in and day out, 6 days a week. It gives you that one day where you go and say, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna have what I enjoy, I'm gonna have what I like. Right? And I think that helps out a lot. And it also gives you a reason, so when you go out with your friends and you want to have something that, you know, they want to go out for dinner, you don't feel guilty because, you know, it's my cheat meal. I can eat whatever I want, essentially, pretty much whatever I want, and not feel guilty. Not that you should be feeling guilty when you do this, please. But at the same time, I know how people are and I know how I am personally. It just makes you feel that little bit better about yourself. The second layer of cheat meals is physiological. Now, there is no concrete evidence, but this is what I was able to find, this is what I've heard, and basically did a little bit of research myself, and this is what I was able to find. It shows that refeeding days or cheat meals increase the production of leptin, which is a peptide hormone responsible for controlling your hunger and your satisfaction levels, and somewhat boosting your metabolism. Now, again, this is not evidence that is, you know, 100%, yep, this is exactly what happens. And even with the research that they've been able to find, there only shows a boost of your metabolism by about 3 to 10% for a period of 24 hours. So it's not really that huge of a deal, and that's why I like to focus on the mental aspect of cheat meals and keeping you sane and keeping you going for the long term, instead of setting yourself up for failure, right? Now, is a cheat meal going to make you fat? Short answer is fuck no. It doesn't happen like that. You don't just put on weight from having a cheat meal. In saying that, I don't recommend having, you know, a 10,000 calorie meal. That's not gonna help anyone, really. And that will make you fat. Yes, that will make you gain weight. But is one cheat meal once a week or once every 2 weeks gonna make you fat? Fuck no. Know what you're putting in your mouth. Like I said in the last video, know what you're eating, what you're consuming, what you're putting in your body, and you'll be just fine. Do not eat in huge excess, but don't feel guilty for eating a little bit of an excess. Don't punish yourself for having a burger. That is your cheat meal. You can have a burger, you can have fries, and you can have the Coke. You don't just have to have one or the other, right? Enjoy that meal, have fun with it, and no, I promise you, it will not make you fat. Another part is, how often can I have a cheat meal? Now, there's a lot of ways to go about it. Personally, I generally have one cheat meal once a week or once every couple of weeks, depending how deep I am. So I was on a once a week cheat meal. Now that I've got a goal by November to lose X amount of weight and try to maintain a certain level of weight loss throughout it. My birthday's in November, so I want to be at my best. I will be having a cheat meal once every couple of weeks, and even then it won't be a huge cheat meal like the one that you just saw. But before that, and I was still losing perfect amounts of weight, I just want to push myself to see how far I can take things personally, doing some personal experimentation. I'm still losing a lot of weight. You can have that cheat meal once a week and you'll be just fine. Some people actually don't have any cheat meals and will incorporate a small treat at the end of every day that is a high caloric treat that matches an equivalent of a cheat meal. So say you're eating 1,000 calorie excess on the day of your cheat meal because of the cheat food, or 600 calorie excess to what you normally would eat. These people divide this over 7 days or over 6 days, or no, over 7 days, okay, and incorporate it into each day. And some people just don't have cheat meals and they work perfectly fine, and if that's you, kudos, go for it, go for gold, no problem at all. A very important question is how many calories can I have on my cheat day or on my cheat meal? How many excess calories can I have? So if I'm eating 1,800 calories, how many calories can I add them up to when I'm having a cheat meal? I would say no more than 500 to 700, depending where you are in your weight loss journey, depending if you're trying to gain weight, depending if you're trying to maintain your body weight at this stage. It really varies, and depending how many calories you consume per day and how active you are. There's so many variables to bring in, right? So if you're on a hard cut, you're eating 1,500 calories a day and you're trying to lose a lot of weight, I wouldn't recommend going past that 2,000 mark. So add 500, I would not recommend going past that, because it's not so much that you will gain the weight or it will ruin your progress or anything like that. It's more that your body will be not very happy with it. So if you've been doing this for, you know, a couple of weeks and then you smash down a 900 calorie meal, you're gonna feel like trash, right? But your body's not gonna be happy with it. You're not gonna enjoy your cheat meal. It's not gonna be fun. But if you're maintaining at 2,300 and you eat, you know, a 900 calorie meal, you're gonna be okay with it. And again, it will do the same thing. It won't make you gain weight. It will be just fine, right? Personally, again, before I was hitting, when I was at 1,900 calorie days, I was hitting the 900 calorie mark for a cheat meal, or even 1,000 sometimes. And trust me, I didn't feel good about it, but I was still losing weight, so I didn't have a problem with that. Now, so Saturday coming will be my cheat meal. I'll probably only end up consuming about 500, anywhere between 400 to 500 excess for the day. And I want to stress the point that this is a cheat meal, not a cheat day. And if you are doing it throughout a whole day, please pace yourself. Don't, you know, have a pizza for breakfast, a pizza for lunch, and a pizza for dinner, because that's a bit of, like, at that stage you are consuming about 3,500 calories for that day, and yet that is when you start diving into the point of, am I ruining my progress? And the answer is not ruining your progress, but you are definitely stopping it in its tracks, right? So that personal belief, again, there's a lot of different ideas out there about it. There's a lot of different questions to be answered, and you'll find other people answer them in different ways. This is just my personal opinion from the research that I've done myself. I put up a post on Instagram, got like a couple of questions about cheat meals, and then I got another 4 questions from my mate, which were not cheat meal related at all, but that was funny. One of them was sugar cravings. Now I understand that when you're trying to lose weight, your sugar cravings go through the freaking roof. Me being a chocolate addict, my sugar cravings do go through the roof. The way you solve them is, if you go back to the Nutella video, for instance, for me, I solved that with my pre-workout meal. I put a little bit of Nutella, I incorporate a little bit of sugar, a little bit of chocolate every day. It's not like a cheat meal incorporation, it's more a part of my daily diet, so I compromise in the sense of eating less rice or less bread, or, you know, reducing my carbs and fat for the day from different parts of my meals so I can enjoy that. I think a combination of an aware diet, what you're eating and what you're consuming, high micro diet, as well as an if it fits your macro kind of diet, together is the perfect combination, because you kind of get the best of both worlds. And that's how I treat sugar cravings, is I try to incorporate them daily, but in very small doses, and incorporate them as part of my daily calories, as opposed to an excess that I'm calculating for. I'm going to wrap up the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave it a thumbs up if you have, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, hit up my socials, I'll put them right here somewhere. Let me know what you guys want to hear in the next video on my socials, or comment down below. I do appreciate the support so far. Very thankful for everything that you guys do for me. I hope that subs number starts going up. It's been stuck at 52 for a little while, so we're hoping to get it up a little bit. Fingers crossed, with your support we can do this. If you want to share this video, you're more than welcome to do so. But other than that, I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. Love you. Bye.